My name is Muna Ferreira, and I am sending this voice comm to personally commend the Accord's actions in saving so many lives and continuing to protect us from those monsters that are still in the melding. I would also like to reach out to inform you of my current circumstance, as well as the circumstances of many other civil servants who now find themselves without work and struggling to make ends meet. As a senior health code inspector with over 20 years of experience, I insist that you actively meet the needs of the community and reinstate the previous government civil sector. I would hate to discover that the Accord has no concern for the health of its citizens. I look forward to speaking with an Accord representative further about this. Thank you.
Mrs. Chavez, I understand your concerns over our need to enhance Copacabana's political framework, but it has become the responsibility of my staff and I to evolve from a world-class resort to fulfill the role of a municipality for the Accord. That is why I have reluctantly accepted the role as Copacabana's mayor. I also understand you have concerns over the new township's fees that we have enacted. Unfortunately, there is no way around the harsh fact that we need to fund peace officers and other civil servants for the welfare of Copacabana. As I have always said, the safety of Copacabana's residents is my #1 priority. Thank you. Thank you for your continued support.
Hey, Snyder. It's been a long time, man. Things have been about the same here in Copa. Plenty of girls, plenty of rejections. I'm still signing up Aries teams for the brass. I know what you're going to say. Bunch of worm food, right? A lot of them are, man. You would not believe this old grey hair that I had to deal with. Still, some of them actually have potential. I don't know how to explain it, but some of them, they just have this look about them. I mean, you know the look. The kind where you just know they're going to do something, aren't they? Anyway, hope things are good with you. Try to catch up the next time you're around. Davis out.
This is Tara Gormley. Today is August 18th. It's day 100 since the Arclight crashed. It's been almost 2 months since we found the last survivors. The majority of the Arclight's been brought back to operational power, but we still have a lot of the lower decks to go through. It's death down there. I don't know what we're expecting to find. We're going back aboard in the morning to check where the star chamber was docked. Teams are saying they've heard Morse code or something down there. I'm not letting myself get hopeful. I already know what we're gonna find. Just more water and bones. End of log.
This used to be such a decent, classy resort, Ruth. But now, well, now it's just a cesspit. I cannot tell you how bad it has gotten, Ruth. They're handing out guns and those battle suits to little more than criminals. They're running around calling themselves Aries gangs. And you know, that is exactly what they are. Gangs. And every day, there they are, posted up at the bars, getting themselves intoxicated and lawless. Oh, I cannot tell you, Ruth, what has happened to common decency. They say these gangs are supposed to be keeping us safe. But who is keeping us safe from them, Ruth? They are just a bunch of no-good gangsters.
Ella, I wish you were here with me now. My work fortifying Trans-Hub is near its end. What was a mere airport a few weeks past is now the neural hub for the Accord. And all of it has been at the expense of my greatest work. Every wall we raise is met with pain. It is hard to describe the sensation. It feels as though I am building armor from the corpse of my child. The Arclight was my shining accomplishment, the culmination of all my knowledge and ability. But now it is little more than a beautiful island to salvage. I hope to be done with this all very soon. I miss you, Ella. All my love. Your wanting husband, Vitor.
I'm telling you now, the consul has gone mad. You weren't there. He was pouring them and tossing them back, one after another. Bang, bang. He was talking to himself, and I swear to God, I could hear him crying.
Are you sure about this? How do you know it was him? Hey, you could have been hearing someone else.
I was right outside his goddamn door. It was him.
Oh, so a guy can't have a few drinks? The man has lost more than any of us. Hell, Weeks, he sacrificed his family. He's got a right to have a drink or two.
It was more than...
Here's what I know. I know that he saved our asses. And if it weren't for him, we'd all be dead by now. He knows what he's doing, and I'd follow the consul to bloody hell if he'd have me.
What the hell are you saying you don't know where they are? We're talking about an entire crate of missing armaments.
Mrs. Falk, I'm telling you, I never saw none of the crates.
Bull, Otter. That's bull. When the shipment left the Arclight, there were 43 crates aboard. Now there are 42. What the hell happened?
I'm telling you, I don't know, Mrs. Falk.
So you're saying it's the pilots? What, because it wasn't you? You had to be them?
No, I'm not saying that.
Who has it then?
I don't know. Maybe they just miscounted.
Miscounted. Well, you better damn well hope they miscounted.
Mission Command, this is Reconnaissance 356. Do you copy?
Roger, go ahead.
I've got a Casper patrol heading east near Cerrado Plains. Requesting permission to engage.
What are their numbers?
I'm only seeing 3.
Please hold. Okay, you're free to engage.
Roger. Taking shot. 1 down. They're headed towards cover. Second Casper down. Does he see me? Damn it, he's returning fire. Damn it, that's a miss. Okay, he's dead.
Go ahead and check the body.
Copy?
We're going to need you to check the body.
Roger, hold. Okay, I'm over the body. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. What are these things anyway?
What are you seeing?
It's got a face. I don't know. The skin looks a little weird. Can't tell if it's leathery or scales. It looks like it should be human, but... Wait, oh shit, it's not dead, it's not...
This is Constance Tolbert, a.k.a. Conus, personal log number 185. I've begun work on a new program for SIN. It's a hack, really, but that's another story. What I'm trying to do is merge an old travel program with personal presets. The goal is essentially to use SIN as an interface to recreate memories in a VR environment. Basically, users will be able to visually transport themselves to old homes, lost loved ones, better times like before the Arclight crash. I think this can help people who are really suffering. I hope anyway.
Eh? What's that now? Now I got it. Well, I bought it, damn it. What's that? Ah, listen. Back when those idiots at Omnidyne were just starting to work on the Arclight, the only cost-effective way someone could get anything into orbit from Brazil was with the railgun. Well, eventually, as morons built an orbital tether to start lifting equipment up to work on the ship, so they just abandoned the railgun. They just left it up here to rust. Now, I saw what it really was. It's a great opportunity. So I bought it up. Yeah, look at me now. Who's the one smiling, huh? What? Nah, they're all bloody idiots.
Yo, I treat every customer like a superstar. Why? Because everyone knows I can't be beat. Hi, I'm Dross of Dross's world-famous scrapyards. Hi, do you have, like, the taxman breathing down your neck? Do you got any broken or underperforming thumpers holding you back? Or do you want to impress your friends with your charitable reputation, huh? If you might have said yes to any of these questions, come visit me. Hi, I'm Dross. We accept new and used thumpers for tax write-offs. Hey, it's almost as good as Christite. Come, donate your thumper today. And remember, hey, I treat every customer like a superstar! Yo, Oilspill, you backwards bastard. I hear you're having problems with the centrifuges you're using on your call-downs. I'll tell you what, I can help. What you want to do is to find a way to stop buying scraps from that hillbilly-ass buddy of yours, all right? If a centrifuge didn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work the fourth time, you dumb redneck. Oh, and the one more thing. I've been talking with that girl you like. What's her name? It's Arrow, right? Well, guess what? I'm headed on down to meet up with Arrow tonight. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be showing her how thumpers got their name. Hawking out. Thumper, The Amazing History of the Modern Thumper by Christopher
Mule Schmidt, Chapter 1. Ye Old Thumper. Thumpers were first created in the early 22nd century for the use in remote mining operations. Originally introduced by the Valdez Horizon Company. The first Thumpers were called long-range mining drones, or LARMADs. These early LARMADs were essentially very slow. Large-capacity submarine robots equipped with a large drill, bucket shovel, and storage container. Over time, LARMADs became sleeker, more compact and dependable, and eventually, LARMAD technology was converted for spacecraft and used in mining operations on the moon and on asteroids, all along the asteroids field. Wait. That's not the right word. What is the word? Is it asteroids? No. Asteroids. Damn it.
Hey, Hawking. Hey, I'm tired of the crap you've been giving me. You listen here. I know the difference between centrifuges that work and those that don't. What you can't get through that Yankee skull of yours is that paying full price all the time doesn't make you affluent, you uptight prick. Makes you a chump. And if I find out you went anywhere near Arrow, I'm gonna beat the pompousness out of you. One more thing. Screw you, Hawking.
I mean, this place is terrible, isn't it? Cerrado Plains, they said. Cerrado Plains, yeah. That's where you want to be, Carson. That's where there's a nice breeze, not much danger. But it's bloody boring, it is. The food's complete rubbish. I mean, every day it's a bloody protein crisp. I don't know if I can go another day on protein crisps, people. The bathroom, is a bloody hole in the ground. Not an outhouse like you'd expect, no, but a proper hole that someone dug in the sand. Cockroaches are everywhere, aren't they? I almost fell in the other day. Oh, and my CO? Oh, she's a proper nutter, yeah. Every day she's winding me up, telling me how I'm dim and I have a round head. One day I hope to get back to Copa. Oh, you'll love the plains, they said. Love the plains. Ha! They're all bloody loons. They're mad.
Hark thou, mighty Brontodon, for what have thou forgone? Thy tusks built of ivory, thy body built of meat, thy soul art screaming fiery, but thy heart no longer beats.
What's that, huh? What do you got there?
A skin of wine is all.
Now, why the hell would you need that?
Scipio, the thorn in my Achilles. That snake poisons my empire. My people. Why can no one stop him? Hasdrubal fell in Hispania. Now I find he is in Africa, marching towards Carthage.
Him again, is it?
Always him.
You know, I'm so damn tired about hearing you mope around over that guy.
I do not mope.
You're always moping. Damn you. I wish I could get rid of you, you son of a bitch.
But I'm your only friend.
Ah, bull! This liquor's my only friend. You're just a damn virus. I wish so damn much I didn't install that sin hack. I hate you.
Careful now. Stay downwind. Do you have a good shot? I'll take her then. What is the wind? Nah, I'll just use the 60. Okay, let's see here. Such a pretty girl. Okay. One of my better shots, eh? Let's get up to her before the ranger triangulates us. Hurry along now.
If you're hearing this, then all my suspicions are correct. I've been finding SIN imprints all over New Eden. Most of them seem like what you'd expect to be on an imprint. Dumped caches, messages off the network, it's just junk. But I got to thinking, why are these imprints all over the place? How did they get here? Why are they here? More importantly, who put them here? It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. I've been working on something. I think I found a code hidden on these imprints. Maybe these aren't imprints at all. Maybe... Damn it, someone's coming.
I know you're scared, June. I'm scared too, but you gotta trust me when I say that we're gonna be alright. You need to remember Alpha Prime. They're still out there, Junebug, and they're already on their way back. The name of the ship is Aegis. It'll be here in only a few years. We can make it till then. We're survivors, June. And when the Aegis gets here, we're gonna be the first ones on board it when it goes back to Alpha Prime. There's an LGV race next week. Winner gets a ticket on the ship when it leaves. I can do this, Junebug. You know I can. Hey, stop worrying. We're gonna be fine. I love you. Okay, June?
Hello there, my Australian Kiwi. I am Mustang. We met in passing at the Tiki Bar in Copacabana. I'm calling you because I'm giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to return my call and chat with me about a potential romantic affair. I'd like to take you to a bar or a club or, we can drink right here at my place. I noticed you might have been a little taken aback by my passion when I approached you. I hope this doesn't mean you're a timid weakling. I'm a very passionate and direct lover, and I just do not have time for timid broads. But anyway, we can chat about that when you call me back. Listen, this is a one-of-a-kind opportunity for you. I'm a very accomplished, rich man. People know who I am. I look forward to your call, my Kiwi. Mustang out. Welcome back to Holmgang Talk with Mike and Chip. Now, Chip, let's talk about Rick Tanner, the rookie assault pilot picked up by the Tiger Sharks. Now, he came in to replace the infamous Mothman Jones, who was killed in last week's match against the Hangman. So the question is, can Tanner fill the gaping hole that Mothman Jones left?
Well, let me start by saying this. I don't think he can. I know he can. This kid was undefeated in the non-lethal leagues and was undefeated in his 12 straight 1v1 matches. Not only can this kid fill Mothman Jones's shoes, he's gonna blow Mothman Jones's record out of the water. I'm even willing to go so far as to say this kid may actually be a more accurate shot than even Mustang.
Come on. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You cannot possibly be comparing Rick Tanner to Mustang. We're talking about the great Mustang, the consummate master of Holmgang. I mean, it's just disrespectful to compare him to a nobody. I cannot believe I'm hearing such egregious claims coming from you. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, Chip. Are you freaking kidding me?
What is excellence? Does it come from a state-of-the-art dual-core crystite generator? Is it the electroactive plating, reinforced with precision reactive aerogels? Perhaps it is the microfabricated servos, finely tuned for breakneck mobility. Or maybe, is it the pilot? Omnidyne M proudly introduces the Tiger Claw Assault Battle Frame. Excellence built with the pilot in mind.
This is Rita Ortiz, captain of the Midnight Rose. It's day 2. We're about 800 knots northeast of Brazil. It's strange out here. We've seen the dang melting out ahead of us for quite a while, but we haven't gotten anywhere near it. I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to wonder if we aren't already out in it. Maybe it's just a lot thinner out here. A light fog or something. At least it hasn't eaten any of us yet. The only trouble we've got is that we're screwed as far as all our communications go. Well, that and the guys keep seeing something. I saw it too, but all I know is that it's following us. Maybe it's a blue whale, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's damn big. Until tomorrow, I guess.
Comrade, you are not a lemming. Do not be an ostrich with your head buried in the sand. It's time to wake up and recognize what these scientists are doing to our atmosphere. I mean, why do we continue to give them the keys to the kingdom, huh? They claim their projects are too big to fail. Do not forget, man, this is the entire fiasco, all right? We are in it because of highbrow scientists and their fandangled arc-folding technology. If the Arclight hadn't ripped a hole in the space-time continuum, none of our recent pain and suffering would have happened. And they have the nerve to call us eco-terrorists? They are the eco-terrorists. They have taken the future of our entire planet hostage. They have gambled with all our lives. And now they say, trust us again? We can reheat the Earth. We can fix what science has broken. All lies, man. Do not trust their nefarious terraforming schemes. They cannot control the monster they've wrought. The world is not their sandbox to play in. So say no to science. Put the Earth first. Support Earth First movement. Yeah! Dr. Blake, I trust the xenoalgae samples I passed on were more than adequate for your experimental research. I know that I don't need to remind you, again, of how risky this is. Introducing a species, no matter how small, from Alpha Prime to our native Earth environment could have disastrous consequences. Now, I have only cooperated so far because I agree with you that something radical must be done to raise our surface temperature, and I am frustrated with our progress thus far. As we step up our efforts, it is vital that we cover our tracks. I don't want some watchdog bot bounding into my SIN viewpoint with a warrant. Clear your cache immediately after each and every time we correspond. Keep up the good work. I'm sure we'll see results soon. Fratibus in Torridam Terra. P.S. Please return my hollow shaving cream bottle at your convenience. Joaquin, I got your message interlaced in the recent potluck vodka ad. Nearly didn't catch it. I agree with you that the Hydrocore should be an easy target for us. Up until now, they've been able to operate with nominal security as the facility has little value to the war effort. I think that they underestimate the conviction of our movement. While I liked your idea of infiltrating the facility, I wonder if it wouldn't just be easier to sabotage the nearest repulsor pylon and let the melding do the work, huh? Either way, that centrifuge is going down. You can count on me.
Citizen, you can do your part to help global warming. Humanity has demonstrated tremendous resilience since the 9-year winter. With the harnessing of crystite energy, we have taken tremendous strides in geoengineering and terraforming, but mean temperatures of the Earth's surface are still 2 degrees off from the pre-impact average. We need to nudge the temperature up even more, and we need everyone's help. This means you. Support the work we do here at the Hydrocore. Support dark algae. You can do this by donating crystite directly to the facility to help with our operational costs, or by donating man-hours to protect the vital pipelines that carry treated water back to the ocean. Send a vid packet to the Accord telling them you support our mission. Let the Consul know that you still believe in the Earth and that he should too. No need for us to abandon our home. Next time you're on the beach, don't molest the brine harvesters. These bots break salt pools down into bromine and chlorine, which damage the ozone layer and allow more UV to reach the Earth's surface. We can damage the ozone layer, but only if we work together.
Stay positive. You are likely a visitor's first impression of our facility. Speak confidently. Assure them of our benevolent intent and our concern for the planet's safety. Dodge difficult questions. Assure them that dark algae has low concentrations of brevetoxins. Remember, when you don your tour guide uniform, you represent all of us. Remember to smile.
Hey, boss, I swapped the hydroponic purifier on tank 34B. Also checked the filters on the Atmos scrubbers, and everything looks golden. Something did come to mind, however, and I thought it best to raise it to your attention. I know one of your main talking points about the facility is our world-class quarantine capabilities. I've been double-checking the security protocols during my spare time. Yes, after I've tended to my laboratory responsibilities, and I think I may have found a vulnerability. While we have tremendous redundancy on physical barriers, I am concerned that so much of our emergency procedures rely on a heavy supply of energy. Everything is fine so long as we always have crystite on hand. If something were to happen to our crystite, the fail-safe system would release the pneumatic pumps on the main doors A and B to allow all human personnel to safely exit. While I'm aware that the xenobiological specimens would still be contained within their individual holding cells, I am concerned about reducing one more barrier between these organisms and the outside world, however implausible their escape might be. We should really reevaluate our emergency preparedness and consider implementing a ripcord policy where, worst case scenario, all of the facility is locked down with no regard for preserving the xeno species despite their incredible value. Alpha Prime's colonists can always send more. Thanks for your time. I look forward to discussing this with you, Ricardo. Boss, me again. I don't mean to nag, but did you see my previous vid packet? I really am concerned that our quarantine measures will not be sufficient in the case of an emergency loss of power. We should take steps now to safeguard New Eden from these xenoflora specimens. While there may appear to be no obvious danger, we both know there are always unforeseen and far-reaching repercussions when a foreign species is introduced into a new biosphere. Let's please address this before it's too late. Ricardo.
Ricardo, don't worry about our quarantine procedures. We have a process in place to handle just such a catastrophic event. Trust in the process. Let the process do its job, and you do yours. I hired you to maintain mechanical hardware in our primary holding cells. That's what I want you to do. The Dionea alpha muscipula specimen in Pod 127 is showing an unusual growth rate since it was moved last week from Pod 32. I want you to determine why. What environmental factors are different? If you find an anomaly, correct it. No more lollygagging. Ricardo, stay focused.
LaCroix, words cannot express my elation at seeing the spectacular results of cross-pollination between the xenospecies and our terrestrial ones. This is far more than we could have ever hoped for. Can you imagine the accolades we would have received in the old world? We're witnessing mutations and new trait expressions in a matter of only 5 to 10 generations. It's phenomenal. And the results that Vicente is getting with Dionea from Pod 127 is more than we could have dreamed of. That the specimen could not only adapt, but also thrive so rapidly in our messy atmo mix, heavy with nitrogen and O2, is absolutely astounding. Astounding! He said the plant has begun sexual reproduction, releasing a cloud of orange spores. He's already submitted the spores for analysis, and he promised me a first look at the results. You jelly? Sad, isn't it? That the happiest I've been at this job is when our facility actually died and left life to its own devices. I tell you, it makes me believe again in the beauty of the universe. What a delight to witness this firsthand. Huanming.
Admin log of terminal event. Primary power source failure. Lockdown imminent. All personnel are directed to evacuate the facility immediately. End message. Goodbye, world.
I did it! You thought I'd chicken out, but I didn't. That's right, I went to that sin surgeon we talked about. I was kind of freaking out, not gonna lie to you. He's got a whole seedy vibe going on, and his operating room is dingy as hell, but it worked as magic. I only had enough crystite for 30 minutes off the grid, but I snuck over to Estefan's place to see where his outfit hides. They don't let anyone in who's on the grid. They've got no love for the Accord. But damn, you would not believe what they've got going on. They are armed to the teeth. If the world's gonna end, I think that compound is where I want to be. Hit me back. Ciao.
Mitra, I'm sending this as a one-off imprint because it is simply too important to entrust to Sin. You'll forgive the inconvenience of this cloak and dagger routine. I have the 3 children that you charged me with keeping safe. I have guarded them as if they were my own. I did as you requested and got them to the Shantytown safe house, the 4th stop along the so-called Underground Railroad network. Also, you should know that none of the children who arrived last night are gifted, but the elderly man with them appears to be. He and my wards have been doing mental exercises in the corner. I don't pretend to know exactly what it means, but I trust the information will be of import to you. Please send assistance immediately. This facility is woefully inadequate for this many people. If the gifted are as crucial to humanity's future as you've led me to believe, it is undoubtedly unwise for us to have so many of them hidden in one place. Sincerely, Tad.
Have you ever wanted to be mistaken for somebody else? Or to simply be somebody else? A Holmgang rock star? A celebrity? A war hero? Well, now you can, at least briefly. You hold in your hand an exclusive invitation to Nilda's Identity Gift Services. We use a non-invasive process to temporarily flash the ID chip embedded within your skull with the digital signature of another individual. Now for 5, 15, even 30 minutes, you can assume the identity of somebody else. Our services can match any budget. Should this service be of no interest to you, please destroy this imprint immediately. Full disclosure, longer sessions of false ID pattern usage result in vastly increased risk for detection.
Good people of New Eden, ask yourselves this question. Has your life gotten better since you've been under Nostromo's iron fist? Do you feel more safe? More prosperous? More free? No, cries your fellow neighbor. We have less liberties than ever before, under the rule of this warmonger. The time is at hand to rise up against the tyrant. We demand representation. He has squelched all of our diplomatic efforts. It is time for extreme measures. Arise, friends, arise! Our country needs you now, more than ever. Alguita, alright, we tracked them Affinites to this here shanty town. Then they just up and vanished. All of their RD chip frequencies went dark. They must be getting up. Advise you to send another squad to assist, and will sweep the town door to door. Also, I suggest you double the 5K bounty you've posted. I reckon that'll get the locals talking. Jacinto.